Welcome back to another weekly love reading. Today we are going to try to understand if you have your eyes on someone and you have feelings for someone. This could be a crush, this could be an ex, this could be a situationship. Why are they not approaching you the way you want them to approach you? They might be there, they might be present right in front of you, but not doing anything, not taking any action, not letting their feelings come out. So, we are going to understand what is going on with them. Firstly, do they even like you? Okay, we'll start from there. And after that, why are they not moving towards you? What is stopping them? What is blocking this connection? So, while I shuffle these cards, close your eyes and take a moment, a minute or two. If you want, you can pause this video and visualize their face, visualize their voice saying your name, and imagine them standing in front of you as though they were gazing at you. Really soak in that visualization. So, what I'm seeing here is this person definitely does have feelings for you too. Now, I'm not sure about the intensity and extent of these feelings, we'll come to that in a bit. But for the question that do they also feel the same way about you? Do they also have a crush on you? Do they also have romantic feelings for you? You can see here we have 4 of Cups. So they definitely do have feelings for you, and they seem very upset right now, upset that they have not made a move, they have not come towards you, or upset that none of the people involved, you or them, has made a move. No one has come to anyone and spoken or initiated a small talk, said a hi. So this is kind of upsetting them as well, because they want that to happen, is what I'm seeing. Okay, and I feel they are not approaching you because they just don't know how to come towards you. Okay, with this 8 of Swords, they feel when you come in front of them physically, it's not literal, but they feel their hands completely tied, they feel their eyes tied, they feel their mouth is just shut with a tape or a permanent glue. They're not able to say, do anything that they thought they can, or they can gather up the courage for when they were alone, when they were not in your proximity. That, tomorrow is going to be the day I'm going to speak to this person. Tomorrow is going to be the day where I'm going to feel very confident. When they're alone, they're making all these mental plans and they feel super confident, like we all do. But when the actual situation arises, they just freak out. Like, I think they're so intimidated by you, by your presence. You just make them so nervous when you walk in, wherever this is, wherever you see each other regularly, whichever establishment, organization, hangout place, whatever that may be. But whenever you walk in, they just feel weak in their knees. I think their heartbeat also goes up, and that confidence they had when they were alone just melts away. And that's why they have not been approaching you, but they do have feelings. They're upset about this fact too, that every day I feel so confident when I'm by myself. Why can't I display the same personality the next day when I see this person? They're getting so annoyed with themselves, because it's like it's exhausting them now. Every day they're making a plan, and next day they chicken out. Then they make a plan, next day they chicken out. And they are so mad at themselves about it, that what is with this confidence coming to me when I'm by myself, and when it's needed, it's not there. Why is this person so intimidating to me? They're questioning themselves so much. They're questioning their own capability so much, that this is just going and talking to a human person. Why is this so difficult? Why am I not being able to do this? So it's like this disappointment, this fact that they're upset is more with themselves. They are, I get this feeling they're very mad at themselves. Like they're just, the way we get mad at someone else, they're mad at themselves. Why am I not being able to do? Why do I become this person when, this person walks in? How difficult is it to say hi? I say hi to people all the time. Why do I get tongue tied when this person comes? So they're just processing so many things around this connection because they're not able to understand why they feel so stuck, why they cannot just say hi. Okay, they definitely want to make the movement. Look at this. They want to leave the troubled waters behind, if you can see here, and they want to go ahead towards the smooth waters along with you, keeping all their speculations, assumptions about you, inhibitions, everything. They want to get rid of it on the way. All the insecurities, all the fear. They know it's unnecessary fear. They know it's what's the maximum that would happen. Like I would get rejected and I'm fine with that. I don't think this person is scared of rejection and that's why they're not approaching you. They're not approaching you because they get intimidated by your presence. They're okay with being rejected because they don't want to regret later on that, I could have asked, I could have said this, what if it would have worked out? So it's not that they're afraid of rejection. Most of the people don't approach because they're afraid of rejection and, embarrassment. That's not it. For them, it's just that whole task of walking up to you and uttering some words is what's killing them. They're okay with everything else, they're okay with the result, but the fact that they're not being able to even walk up to you or look at you and smile and say hi is why they're so mad at themselves. I'm also getting a feeling that this has been going on for a while. This crush is, I think it's just elongated. It's been dragging for a while. Let's get some oracle cards to understand. Since when has this crush been going on? I'm really curious now because it seems like this person has been gathering courage for quite some time now. So, since when is this situation going on? Since when have they been trying to make an effort? Let's try to understand that. So we have this year at the end of the deck, at the bottom of the deck. So this year, definitely look forward to some celebration when it comes to your love life, okay? And we have June and July here. So I think these have been significant months for you guys regarding this connection, okay? You can see June, July. I think this is when, even if the crush has been going on for a long time, this is when it got really serious. Like it went ahead of the fun phase where it's just lusty, and it went ahead and started getting a bit emotional for them. So since June and July, let me know if this resonates with you, if your timeline is same, is when they've just been contemplating how to come ahead and speak to you, okay? So it's going to be almost 4 months now, and every week passes by and they feel like I should have done it this week, I should have done it this week, I should have done it that time when I saw them, no one was around them, I should have taken that opportunity. But when that opportunity comes in front of them, as I said, like their courage completely melts away, but next day they are kicking themselves for not taking that opportunity, because the next few times they see you, there are a lot of people around you, so they keep thinking about the last time when people were not around you and I could have approached, I could have spoken, I could have said something, or I could have just asked them out for a coffee. So these are the timelines I'm getting. Let's get some more clarification cards and see, like, do they really feel intimidated, or they have an intuition that you are also into them? If you have been giving them some signs or physically just going around them even when you don't have any work, do they have at least some idea This person definitely does have an idea. We got hangman, but in reverse. Okay, usually it looks like this. So they definitely have a bit of an idea from their perspective that you might also like them, but they're not sure. And a part of why they don't want to come ahead is unless they are sure that you don't see them as a creep. Okay, so it's a spectrum. It's not that someone is really good and then someone is really creepy. There's a spectrum where we are okay with certain kind of people walking up to us, even if it's not romantically, and engaging in a conversation with them, right? Expanding our network. So they just want to make sure that you don't see them as someone that should not go up to them. So they're just trying to figure that out. It's not that, okay, I will go up to this person only when they are romantically interested in me, but they just want to observe that, I hope this person doesn't see me and make faces. I hope they don't ignore me too much. Like, certain people, when they come around us, like in a workout place, on purpose, we want to move away. It's just some kind of energy we feel or we don't feel comfortable. So they're just trying to figure that out, that they do not repel you. Okay, once they're sure that you do not get a creepy vibe or a repelling vibe from them, which I'm not sure how they're going to figure out, because they get so nervous they won't even on purpose come around you physically and roam around you, because they're so scared that it will make you uncomfortable and you will start looking at them as a creep. And if you start looking at them that way, and if they ruin their image, they would never be able to approach you. So a lot of things are going on in this person's mind. Look at this person, all of those wands behind this person. Okay, 9 of wands, all of those wands behind this person is all of those heavy thoughts and scenarios that they are thinking. They're just standing every day before going to bed or when they're alone. They're just thinking of all these scenarios. What if they see me as a creep? What if they think I'm making them feel uncomfortable? What if they think I'm one of those guys? Like, if that is my image in their eyes, how can I even approach them? So they're thinking a lot. They want to come off as a decent person. They want to ensure that you see them in a proper way, even if it's not in a romantic way, but you see them in a decent way, so that they are comfortable with walking up to you and asking you out or speaking to you. They definitely want to come ahead with this Knight of Cups energy. This is also giving me a timeline of months. As we saw earlier, June and July is when this connection started, or this connection started deepening. So this months could signify that this is going on for months, or again the months could signify that it will take another 1 to 3 months for this person to come ahead. And who knows if you will be single by then, but if you are also interested in them, you might keep yourself single. Again, that's your choice. If you're also waiting for them to make a move, let me know in the comment section below. Or do you know with the description that who this person is? And you're like, well, if you're taking months to come, we'll see if I'm available till then or not. But this is it's a moving energy. It's not a fast moving energy. It's not a stagnant energy. It's just moving very slowly. Okay, again, not the most slow card, not the most slow energy, but it's still slow. It's like not running, not walking, but brisk walking. Okay, something like that. So they definitely do want to come ahead, but there's so much mental chatter, so many scenarios they're thinking about. They just want you to see them in a good way. So this person is just a lot in their head, is what I'm seeing. And that's the reason they're not approaching you. If you're that much in your head, you will never be able to take any physical action, because it keeps you stuck. Whenever we want to take any kind of physical action, it's always better to go ahead and do it, because when we start strategizing too much and we start getting too much into our head, we kind of start feeling incapable physically to actually do that work. So that's the situation this person is in. They're feeling physically incapable of coming towards you, which I feel really sad, because the emotions are heavy. They really, really like you. They really feel for you. Let's see, because you're so heavy on this person's mind, Let's see what are their late night thoughts about you, because when we are heavily on someone's mind, or if someone is heavily on our mind, then we definitely think about them before we go to sleep. Again, you can visualize their voice, name, face while I'm shuffling these cards so that I can pick up on the collective's energy. So, I know I messed everything up. This person, as I said at the beginning, right, they're so mad at themselves for not making that move, for not being able to come ahead, for feeling physically incapable of coming ahead. They feel like they've messed up their opportunities. As I mentioned earlier, right, they might have gotten a lot of opportunities where there were not many people around, and they could have approached you, but they did not, and then later on they regret it. So it's one of those things where they feel, have I messed this up, and have I dragged this on for too long, because it's going on since, like, if it's June and July, like 4 or 5 months. And what if by now they met someone, they're speaking to someone, or they're even dating someone? What if they were single when I started liking them, but because I dragged it so much for 4 or 5 months, now they're not? So they just feel like they've messed everything up. As I said, they're too much into their head, and a lot of negativity is starting to enter their mind, which, again, if they start spiraling, anyway, then they're not able to make a move. And if they start spiraling with these kind of assumptions, they would definitely not be able to make a move, because their mind will not let them make the move. So this person is so much in their mind. I feel you even though we are apart. Of course, they feel you because they've attached all their emotions with you. You're not just on someone's mind so heavily if their emotions are not involved. So they do feel you because they are always imagining these, amazing scenarios with you. And what if things work out and we are able to spend our life together? What would this person be like? How does their voice sound like? I don't think they see your goofy side. I think they see your really serious, disciplined side, whether it's at work or it's at a gym, wherever you guys are in each other's proximity. So they wonder, and that's what intimidates them. That's a part of what intimidates them, that you're always this disciplined, serious, focused person, not caring about what's going on around you. So they keep wondering, like, what would they be like when they're not in this place? Do they have a goofy side? Are they funny? Are they a storyteller? Are they someone who's also quite outside? Like, they want to explore you so bad. But as I said, they're not able to come up to you and speak to you. So how are they even going to explore you? I will wait for a sign from you. So if you're someone, we have established that they're intimidated by you, and they might need some help with coming forward. So if you are aware of this person and you like them back too, you have a crush on them too, give them a sign. Because if you're someone who roams around with a resting bitch face, of course the other person is going to get even more intimidated, that I cannot approach this person. What if they embarrass me in public or around people? And it's not the whole rejection that people get scared of, it's the embarrassment that comes from it. And what if it's witnessed by other people? So this is your guidance. This is the main guidance, I think, that came towards the end, that if you also like this person, give them a sign. You don't have to make a move if you don't want to. Give them a sign. Have an eye contact longer than usual. Say a hi. It's like a 2-second thing, saying hi. You don't have to go up to them and talk to them. Say a hi, then carry on with your work. But I feel this person, once they get a sign from you, all the courage that melts away will come back into their body, and they will eventually, like within a few days or weeks, be able to come up and talk to you. Okay? And it's not like you have said hi once, you need to keep that momentum going. So if you say hi once, you're opening that door of opportunity, and then when they see you and spot you, they should be able to say hi, then you say hi. And that's what finally gives the courage to a person to walk up to someone and have a conversation. So if you're interested in this person, then definitely I think you should give them a sign. Let's see directly from like our love cards, what can we expect from this connection when you do give them signs, and if they do come forward, which they really want to. We have enough evidence over here. What can we expect as the possible outcomes for this connection? Okay, we have some beautiful, beautiful confirmation cards over here. You deserve love, which you definitely do. You are lovable. And getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, the bond deepens. So, if you have also been confused, you also have feelings for them, you have also been waiting for them to make a move, understand that they are a human being, and everyone does get nervous. It's not a gender thing that if it's a man, he should be able to just remove all the nervousness and have the courage to walk up to a person they like. Everyone does feel nervous. Okay, confidence is subjective. It's not something everyone has because they're a certain gender. So these are your confirmation cards that do give them a sign. Okay, it's worth it to get to know each other, and you deserve love. Okay, everyone deserves love. There's good potential here. There's going to be good compatibility and chemistry over here is what I'm seeing. And only when you give them a sign and they come and talk to you and you initiate conversations is when you can get to know each other. Then you'll have your answer if this is something you want to pursue or not. But should the conversation take place or not, this is your confirmation. The conversation should take place. Maybe both of you can help each other a bit. If this is something which is mutual, you can help them by giving them some windows of opportunities to come ahead, and they can help you. So get to know each other. This relationship has a lot of potential, and both of you deserve a lot of love. Let's see if we can get some timelines regarding if this does move ahead. By when can we expect it? Because we saw the energy of months from the Knight of Cups card. So let's see any other locations or timelines that may have significant movement or significant milestones. Look at this. Last time also we got this year at the end of the deck. Okay, now again at the bottom of the deck we got this year. So this year definitely there's some celebration around your love life. Okay, keep that in mind. In a few weeks, what did I say? Okay, a month is also few weeks. It's 4 weeks. So in a few weeks something could take place if you just give them the signs and allow them, give them that inviting, welcoming energy to come in. May month is significant for a few people. Maybe if something's happened in a few weeks, there is going to be some significant milestone in your relationship in the month of May. So keep these things and these timelines in your mind. I'm also going to get a few zodiac signs and life path numbers to narrow down this reading so that people can relate to it better. These signs or life path numbers could belong to you or that person. Okay, we have Libra and we have the life path 6, which is air energy. We have Gemini, again air energy, and the life path 2. We have Libra again and life path 7, which is air energy. So we have a lot of air energy, specifically Libra and Gemini. And we have air energy here as well with 6 and 8 of swords. There is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy as well with the 4 of cups and Knight of cups. Okay, and a bit of fire energy as well. So Libra, Gemini, water and fire energy is there. One of these signs could be yours, one of these signs could belong to that person. So this is all for today's reading. If you did resonate with it, don't forget to let me know your story and your updates in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for such weekly love readings. If you're looking for private energy guidance session with me, you can check out the form that is linked in the video description and choose the pack that you're comfortable with, 15 minutes, 30 minutes or 45 minutes, and accordingly I will share your reading with you within 5 to 10 business days. I'll see you in the next weekly reading. Bye.